The reporters have their own level repository as well. So if you want to upload something specifically to that reporter, if you go back into RBA, go into the resource, double click into them, you're going to see where it says resource level repository. You can actually choose to upload a file in here. I'm just going to go and select any random file, save and close. So now if I go onto the web, in the repository function at the top right, you're going to see where it says reporter repository. This is specific to this reporter only. So if they click on that, in here it will show them all files that's been uploaded to this particular resource. Next tab is the availability tab. In here it just basically shows when the resource is available to work and when they are not available to work, and or if they're already assigned to a job. Anything that you see in gray, that means they are unavailable to work that day. Anything that you see in white means they are available to work. And anything you see in red means they are already scheduled or assigned to a job for that particular date. If they need to request some time off, they can click on the request time off at the bottom. Then it's going to forward them to another page. From here, just use the calendar and specify which day it may be. So we're going to say on the 21st, 26, say from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Reason, just using one of the drop downs, select it, holiday, taking my kids to visit the grandparents. Once you hit save, it submits it through. On the internal end, you have to go in the RB8, go to Tools, Web, Approve Time Off. Once you're in here, the status, you're going to leave the drop-down as pending. Just hit search. Once you hit search, it's going to pull up every single one that you have in the pending status that you guys did not approve yet. So as you can see, this is the one that we just created, this holiday one. You can right-click and view on it. Once you view, it's going to open up this window. And then it'll give you the information that she requested, who it was by, when she's asking for the time off, from what date to what date, the reason, and any remarks. At this point, you guys can either go ahead and send them a comment or ask them a question or whatever you need to. And then if you are going to, okay, we will go ahead, approve time off. But once you go ahead and approve it, it sends it through to the web so that when they come in here, they go to the availability. If they click on it, it'll show them. The request did go through, however, I received that error because my webmail portion wasn't set up just yet. So it does go through to the clients and it will show them for that day. And if you take a look in the calendar, the 21st to the 25th, it's all in gray, showing that they are not available to work. Now, if something happens and she says, you know what, on the 26th, I am actually available, she can click on the request to cancel it, hit OK, and then the request will go through. Internally, you would have to go to Tools, Web, and then Approve, hit search for the pending, and then you'd have to go through in here. Now, from the web portion of it, if she refreshes it, it's still on here because internally you guys did not approve it through. Once you guys internally approve it through, then this one will be gone. The next tab, this is in your discretion if you guys want to allow this or not. This is so that the clients can look up any firms you guys have in the RB8 system for whatever reason it may be, whether they need to get one of your ordering clients' email address to ask them some questions, or they just need to look up something. If you guys are going to allow this, they can just enter partial of the firm name and hit search. If they hit partial of it, it's going to pull up every single firm that has this partial in the firm name. As you can see, there are 765 firms that I have in my system with this partial name. So I'm going to broaden my search down, Bergstein. Hit search. Only one pulls up. At that point, they can click on the firm, and it will list all the clients, all the contacts that are tied to this firm. It will tell them what type of contact they are, if you specified a phone number for them, and what their email address is. The last tab is the support tab. Again, this is in your discretion if you guys want to allow this or not. If you guys do want to allow this, you have to make sure you guys are monitoring it. Also, in the RB8, you have to go to Tools, Website Configuration, the Accessibilities tab. And in here, the resource module at the bottom, this is everything you are granting them access to or preventing them from accessing. Support is the last tab. If you do not want them to be able to allow or access it, uncheck the box. If you want to allow it, just keep the box checked and make sure to hit save at the top left. Now, if you guys are going to go ahead and allow this, you have to come to your support alert on the left, and you have to add all the users you want to notify to receive these alerts. After you've added all the people in the office that you want to receive the alerts for the resources and the contacts at the top, go and hit save. Now, once you hit save, then you can go back onto the web and allow them to use the support. In the support tab, they actually have an option to view all the tickets that are still outstanding and all the tickets that have been closed. So for example, if I take a look at the very first ticket, ticket 1124, this was a test one, so they just said hi. If you click on the ticket, it'll actually open up the ticket and show you what the ticket information is. On the reporter side, they can choose to update it and say, I haven't heard back from you regarding this ticket. Please give me an updated status. And then they can update their ticket. If you go back into it, it's going to show them what it says. If you go in RB8, you have to go to Tools, Web, and you'll see Support Tickets. In here for the ticket from, use a drop-down, select the appropriate one, which is your resources right now, and then we can hit search. We're looking at ticket number 1124. Double-click into it, opens up the window. This was the first ticket that was issued back in March. Hello. Last one was updated. I haven't heard back from you regarding this ticket. Please give me an updated status. At this point, from the internal office side, you can add a comment. I didn't understand your previous question. Can you please rephrase it? Hit save. Once you hit save, then it goes back to the web for the reporter. Go back. And then, as you can see right off the bat, the status changed to pending customer response. At first, it was a waiting response, but since the office answered, it's pending customer response. Go into the ticket. It's going to show you what was just said by the office. At this point, they can go ahead and update it if they need to specify anything else. On the office end, if everything looks good and you feel like you've resolved the ticket, just right-click, change the status to solved. If you need to specify a comment, you can specify a comment. I gave her a call and we solved the question over the phone. Once you hit save, you're going to see the status change to solve. If I hit search again, that ticket 1124 is gone. Go on to the web portion of it. Here's ticket 1124. Hit search. It's gone. If they need to order a brand new one, just click on New Ticket at the top right. They can write a subject and description or a message of what they want to send through. That's basically it for the RB Web Reporter side. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call at the office or shoot us an email. Number here is 650-544-2147, and you can shoot us an email at support@omti.com. Thank you, and have a good one.